勇士的主场，先给勇士有自己来点掌声。 非常开心，在本季我们可以获得这项荣耀，那么也很开心，也谢谢每一位支持勇士的伙伴们一起进场来支持。那接下来在今天就要正式展开在第5季的季后赛，也希望大家可以跟着勇士 Leave Nothing 这一次一起竭尽所能。今天我们也发放了我们勇士的 Go Brave 的应援球衣，希望大家可以一起套上，一起将我们所有的力量团结在一起，借给台北富邦勇士之外呢，也要邀请大家拿起折扇，一起将所有的声音力量借给台北 富邦勇士，而在今天、明天都还有比赛。如果今天还没有办法来的，希望明天可以看到更多的勇士伙伴一起来到勇士的主场来支持台北富邦勇士。也提醒大家，我们要一起开启大家熟悉的季后赛模式，将我们的声音更大声的借给勇士们。而来到我们的主场，当然也不可或缺的还有大家喜爱的年度最佳啦啦队。接下来邀请各位准备拿起你的折扇，用我们的掌声一起来欢迎年度最佳啦啦队富邦 Angels。
信念前进着，10年一刻，我们勇士相信着，喜怒哀乐有你陪伴着。每次站上球场，听见你为我鼓掌，是我坚持的力量。Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up。这次站上球场，整个羽龙的声响，全身沸腾，只为我疯狂，永不窒息辉煌。没经过地球迷惘，怎能成长？ 3连霸，勇士王朝，再创辉煌，你不看好，又怎样？每次站上球场，听见你为我鼓掌，是我坚持的力量。Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up。这次站上球场，整个羽龙的声响，全身沸腾，只为我疯狂。棒棒 ，We never stop。Come on, come on, come on。棒棒 ，We never give up。 没经过地球迷惘，怎能成长？3连霸，勇士王朝，再创辉煌，你不看好，又怎样？每次站上球场，听见你为我鼓掌，是我坚持的力量。Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up。这次站上球场，整个羽龙的声响，全身沸腾，只为我疯狂。 We never stop. Come on, come on, come on. Bang bang, we never give up. Whoa, bang bang, we will be the top. Oh, for one, for all. We fight for it, for all we yeah. 台北富邦永不窒息辉煌，没经过地球迷惘，怎能成长？3连霸，勇士王朝，一路走来你在身旁。 携手共创全新故事的篇章，就算跌跌撞撞，我也绝不投降，找回自己对于胜利的渴望，做个勇士，尽全力去闯。每次站上球场，听见你为我鼓掌，是我坚持的力量。Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up。这次站上球场，整个羽龙的声响，全身沸腾，只为我疯狂。 We never stop. Come on, come on, come on. Bang bang, we never give up. Whoa, bang bang, we will be the top. Oh, for one, for all. We fight for it, for all we yeah. 台北富邦 Brave。
掌声送给年度最佳啦啦队富邦 Angels。
现在介绍双方球队登录名单。首先介绍客队台钢猎鹰队。 球衣背号2号张志豪，7号崇义人，8号李允杰，11号 Number 11飞雷神，13号谢宗荣，18号 Number 18盖比，21号吕冠廷，29号韩杰玉，68号张博胜，先发球员 Startify，3号 Number 3古毛维嘉，4号 Number 4迪蒙，6号 Number 6白萨，24号 Number 24郭少杰，33号 Number 33铂金，总教练 Head Coach Raul Corner， 助理教练 Assistant Coach Sean Killer Martin， 体能教练郭涵博，训练师许英哲，总经理王成伟。台北富邦勇士成军迈入第10年，经历过最高荣耀时刻，也历经了无数低潮，一路走来勇敢面对，遭遇困境时永不放弃，在争取冠军的道路上永不止息。今年将以勇气团结一心的精神，再次重返荣耀。
今年季后赛还要看吗？
台篮就是不好看了。
第轮有帮你们
教练可以不要摆他
职业篮球小
高潮都给你瞧。
又在摆。
这一次竭尽所能。
勇士队杀进来，沃特斯严控了领航员，哇！战斧式的底线飞扣，绕跳在空中，吴永胜接球再发一个3分球，他把握住了小跑车 for three， 陈友伟再一个，陈友伟进了。
Yes sir, I'm ready.
，Big Braves， 台北富邦勇士的球迷们准备好了吗？让我听到你们的尖叫声！现在介绍地主队台北富邦勇士球员登录名单。首先欢迎勇士吉祥物比尔。球员出场，背号1号能从外线打到禁区，篮板机器人沃特斯 ，Number 1 Brandon Waters。背号4号后场发动机，能 hold 住目光的全能后卫陈佑伟。 背号6号后卫，帅气与球技兼具，国民姐夫吴永胜。背号11号后卫，三分冷箭，锋芒内敛 ，KJ 洪凯杰。背号12号后卫，勇士队精神领袖，永远的人气王，结成一团，大哥林志杰。
杰哥，
背号14号小前锋，奇妙老爹，本土洋将，结成一团，老弟蔡文成。背号23号冲锋陷阵，关键福星 ，Number 23 Smart 石伯恩。背号24号后卫，敢拼敢打，破茧而出 ，TJ 简廷照。背号27号 Catch and Shoot 的外线高炮打，阿美族射手张镇雅。And now the starting five， 下面介绍先发5人名单。球衣背号0号后卫，东北角一哥，南洋小跑车赖廷恩。背号92号小前锋，中距离教科书，空中飞鸟博德。Number 92 Jabari Bird。背号00号超强外籍生，体能炸裂的4号位大前锋 Big Ball 莫巴耶。背号55号守护勇士的天际线，来自美国的大姐夫维西 ，Number 55 Jeff Waity。背号8号前锋，防守大锁，Number 8周桂宇。领队兼总教练许晋哲，实习教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟浩、魏维、梁兆轩，体能教练郑维轩，防护师林武章、庞玉明，球队翻译王义洲，总经理叶宗颖。
好了，在勇士要热身前，也有礼物要来送给各位喽。接下来要邀请大家拿起折扇，准备一起来复习一下，来到我们勇士主场要如何一起为勇士来加油。再次有请富邦英九来到场中，也邀请大家将你手中的折扇先将它折起来。我们准备要来复习一下，一起大声的来到勇士主场为勇士加油的应援节奏。好，我们等待富邦英九来到场中。来到勇士主场，最熟悉的莫过于 Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士，请准备好你的折扇，跟上节奏，一起来
Let's go 富邦 Let's go 勇士
，Let's Go
富邦 Let's go 勇士。
是台北。
Best outfit on, fresh haircut, perfume sprayed. It's time to dance. It's the Plus League playoffs here in 2025. In a throwback to the inaugural year, the second and third place regular season teams duke it out in a best-of-5 series. Winner will advance to take on the #1 Taoyuan Puyuan Pilots. The Tainan TSG Ghosthawks face the Taipei Fubon Braves from Heping Gymnasium off Xinghai Road in the Dan District. Both these teams missed their respective playoffs last season here in the Plus League. They will match up in the first round. The Braves could not hold on last season to a playoff spot and were surpassed by the Lioneers, while the Ghosthawks couldn't keep pace in their own playoff race down the stretch. The very first Plus League playoff series in the inaugural year went to 5 games, and I do expect a competitive series in this one. The Pilots locked up the top spot on March 22nd, and the Ghosthawks of their season spent 11 weeks in the regular season in second place, but the Braves surged ahead to gain home court advantage in this Challenger Series. But now the score is set to 0-0. The first to 3 wins will advance. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youths. On the Mandarin broadcast is NCCU head coach Chen, and on the right from Formosa Television, it's Tai Jingjing. I'm Ryan Chen, proud to be bringing you another Plus League playoff game via the YouTube airway. 球迷朋友们，你找到官方的英文转播，要听中文的转播讲评，当然就按到中文的转播。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 的转播都要帮我们按赞。In the regular season, these two teams played 8 times. The Braves won 5 games to the Ghosthawks 3, and that is a big part of why we're starting here in Taipei instead of down south, as the Braves clinched the series back on March 25th in the regular season here in this building. Overall, it is a very close series. 7 games decided by single digits, 6 by 2 possessions or less, for an average margin of 6.38 points per game. The next closest series is Braves Pilots at 9.6 points.
Leave nothing， 这一次我们竭尽所能，邀请所有的勇士伙伴们跟着台北富邦勇士，这一次竭尽所能，一起开启季后赛模式。季后赛呢，我们主场第1轮的2场就从今天开始。今天准备什么好礼？我身上这件也是慈妹手中这一件 Go Braves 应援球衣，邀请大家进场的朋友们一起穿上这件球衣，团结在一起来为勇士加油。而明天呢，就是慈妹跟大头手中这一件 TFB 的应援短 T， 一样全新的衣服，全新的所有的号召能量，邀请所有的勇士伙伴一起穿上衣服，让我们团结一心，一起为勇士加油。哎，再来，是不是很久没有好好为勇士呐喊了呢？我们帮你准备了我们的应援好伙伴利口乐，不要担心，只要我们穿上全新的衣服，一起跟勇士站在一起，将你所有的力量一起大声喊出富邦勇士，将我们的声音借给勇士们，一起守护我们的和平主场。记得等你来哦，今天、明天，待会见。
The Braves' theme this year in the playoffs is Leave Nothing. They were the 3-peat champions of the Plus League. Their last playoff game was the championship clincher against the Kings right here in Heping Gymnasium. The foremost question about this time's squad is how healthy are they entering the playoffs with bigs Brendan Walters and Jeffrey Whitty looking for Nick King and Jabari Bird to return to action. The latter is in the active lineup. In the head-to-heads, the Ghosthawks actually had the advantage in the first 4 games, winning 3 out of 4. But then the Braves swept the next 4 games, increasing the pace of the game and really forcing the issues, increasing from 20.5 free throws on 63% to 29.8 free throws per game at 72%. That's an 8.5-point swing for the Braves side, and it actually counted on their locals to be a lot more aggressive. Pre-game, Roger was asked about the condition of his imports, and secondly, about being the evil empire, as they're sometimes described. Braves ended the regular season 9 wins and 1 loss and made up a 2-game difference on the Ghosthawks.
我们2位小洋将大概就是1个多月没有出赛，那2位的伤势也是不同的状况。那博德是因为抽筋以后导致的一些拉伤，他的复原的确是比较快。那金恩的部分可能有些撞伤，然后是在肋骨的部分。那我们评估之后，这2位都在这2周跟队训练。那我们评估之后，今天先上博德，然后希望他的伤势是相对的比较稳定一点。然后我们希望借由他的速度，还有他的中距离非常稳的中距离。 然后非常有团队意识的打法，能够在 Game 1当中给我们提供更大的一个资源跟帮助。那勇士在今年是10周年，富邦勇士10周年。那我们在前面9年拿了4次的冠军，今年是寻求第5次的冠军的机会。所以我想这样的一个冠军文化，也造成了很多球队，大家都在争取冠军的状况下，很多球迷的不认同。我觉得这是 很多职业运动会所发生的事情，不过我们很正面看待这件事情，因为你有正派就会有反派，那一体是2面，大家都选择看到自己想看到的，听到自己想听到的，那我们还是做好自己的一个角色扮演。不过因为今天是季后赛的 Game 1，我们倒希望能够把这个专注度回归到我们对台钢的比赛，因为我们2队都非常认真，想要寻求这个系列赛的3胜，然后去挑战今年状况最好的领航员。
Roger sharing that King and Bird haven't played in a month and both have been practicing now. But Bird's speed, scoring in the mid-range, and willingness to play team ball is why they're going to try him out in Game 1, whereas King still has a chance to play in these playoffs. Whereas the second question saying that Fubon puts a lot of effort and resources toward their basketball team, and now in their 10th season, they have 4 championships to show for. Some of the most disliked professional American teams also have the most success, but they take it as a positive, 2 sides to everything, and they're focusing on trying to advance to play the Pilots, who are the best team of the season. In the interior, on the left, are the Braves' Jeff Woodhey and Brendan Walters and their height. On the other side is the Ghosthawks, most often paired up Nick Perkins and Jimmy Xie Zonglong, former Brave. The size advantage was something we asked Coach Raul Corner about pre-game.
The only relevant response is on the court. So for us players, for us coaches, whoever is favorite is irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. The favorite is interesting for you guys, for journalists, maybe for betting companies, but definitely not for coaches, for players. So I understand that there are analysts who make those predictions, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Even if they have maybe the better group on paper, the game is not played on paper, and it's not decided on paper. So the only relevant answer can be given on the floor. I mean, yes, they do have some size advantage, but I feel that we're physical enough to counter this. So in certain lineups and certain matchups, we'll have to do something about it. We cannot solve it one-on-one. But the majority of situations, I think we can solve one-on-one. But not necessarily when they have the ball. We have to start playing defense a little bit earlier. So we have to make sure that they don't get the ball inside so early. We got to put some pressure on the ball, put some pressure on the wings, destroy angles, destroy timing of the pass. Because I'm not so worried about their inside scoring. I'm more worried about their inside-outside game and three-point shooting, because they're a team, if they win games, they win because they hit shots. And we have to limit this. The easiest shots come from the inside out, so we have to solve both problems.
The Ghosthawks probably are happy that the regular season concluded when it did, as they ended the regular season 2 wins and 4 losses, including beating the Steelers in the last game for them on the season in overtime. Wang Litang, Zhang Liyue, and You Haoping will be the 3 officials, with the reserve Huang Junren if needed. The starters for the Ghosthawks from left to right: Guo Shaojie, former Brave, next to Nick Perkins. Damon Brooks is in there to start, along with Baisa and Gumao Weijia. On the Brave side, Jeff Woodhey, number 00 Mbaye, Josh Zhouhuiyu, number 0 Lai Tian, and Jabari Bird will start for the home Braves. Mbaye, one of a number of products out of the 5P champion NCCU Griffins. The international student for the Braves that they more often tag. 5 starts, 5 games coming off the bench. But with Jabari Bird in the starting lineup, the Braves will change it up. And on the Ghosthawks side, showing off a new uniform, not going with Brendan Frazier in the starting lineup, as Gumal has played quite well down the stretch. Braves in white, as we start the ball game off Ghosthawks basketball. Faisal from Mongolia rotates it around as Gumal wings it. And Faisal, an easy drive and 2 points to start the ball game off. Faisal started 21 out of 24 games for the Ghosthawks. Yes, he is a full participant as that one's thrown out of bounds. Faye trying a tricky move there. Hoping Gymnasium is Faisal's best road venue. He scores 12.8 points per game here. From the elbow, a miss, and a long rebound. Josh will throw it over to number 0, Lai Tingan. Those two Braves have been with the program ever since the inaugural year of the Plus League. Left wing, short. Now Bird's guarding Bo Sao-jie as Perkins offering up screening for Gumal. Over to Lamont. His 3 is good. And a 5-0 start for the Ghosthawks. Ramon Brooks actually has better scoring splits on the road than at home in Tainan, as Bird taking his man one-on-one and a little reverse lay gets the Braves on the board. Well, from the other wing and a clean swish. So as for those scoring splits, Brooks at home 15.4 points, but plus minus negative 4.9. But away, Lai Tian scoops the pass. Ghosthawks need to rotate as Mo drives into traffic and a foul is called. Away, Brooks 18.4 points plus 2.8 per game and 54 from 2, 40 from 3, 74 from the line is Damon Brooks. Jabari Bird, as mentioned, hasn't played in a month as Ghosthawks knocked over. Ball getting loose though. And is Faisal with a little warm-up layup. Early turnovers for the Braves. That's something I noted in the pregame prep. And another errant pass as Gumal will start a break. Brooks to the right will scoop in the layup, and the Braves calling an early timeout, down by 10 points as the Ghosthawks are making some noise. Their first year in the Plus League, they're in the playoffs. They start their journey on the road. We'll go to a break as the action is underway from Taipei.
待会一起来看看大荧幕。来喽，邀请大家跟着永胜秀出胸前的 Brave 字样，非常好，一起穿上勇士应援球衣，谢谢你们。来，这位帅哥，一起秀出胸前的 Brave。来喽，两位帅哥，将球衣秀出来，很好，谢谢两位。来哦，下一位帅哥，跟着永生一起秀出球衣，也可以拿手机记录一下。好，两位，一 一起秀出你们的球衣，谢谢。好，欢迎我们悍将的选手。
Welcome back to the broadcast. Members of the Fubon Guardians in attendance, including classic hero and now shortstop for the Guardians, Chen in the Boston hat.
谢谢两位在今天没有比赛日子。
If you're just tuning in, the Ghosthawks, as the third-seeded team, will start things on the road against the Braves at home. And early turnovers has been the name of the game. Braves 3 turnovers converting into 3 baskets by the Ghosthawks. Out of the timeout, I've seen no substitutions to the personnel. With here. Out to Lai Ting in as the Ghosthawks stay matched up. Now a burst from the mid-range, a few bounces, and Brooks will control the boards. That's another note I took down about this matchup. Baisa hammer to Ghosthawks yet wide open, a little off to the left as Perkins, no one bodied him, easy board. Gambling defense as already 2 threes on the game. Brooks leaves that one short. Disruption on the defensive end is the name of the game for the Ghosthawks defense. Tainan stopped his dribble and passed it right to Baisa. Taken to the air, he got the whistle and will have to earn it from the line. They'll keep adding to those turnovers. The Ghosthawks force the Braves in the head-to-head. Looks like there's miscommunication on the passing situation. In the head-to-heads of the 4 teams in the Plus League, as you see, Chen is subbed in. His Plus League playoff debut. And his collegiate teammate and good friend Marcus is in attendance, former Steeler and former Lioneer. Well, the Ghosthawks forced the Braves to 18.5 turnovers per game, while they do protect the basketball pretty well themselves at only 13.4 turnovers per game. Here's Baisa, 3 steals on the night. That comes on the Ghosthawks 14.4 steals per game, which is also the most in the head-to-heads. The result, the Ghosthawks convert 13.4 points per game off turnovers, which is also #1 in teams head-to-heads. Bird rising and missing as the board and donked off his shoulder out of bounds. A couple of offensive rebounds going the wayside. Well, offensive rebounding has been a major trend this season in the Plus League. The Plus League very consistently over our 5 years has averaged 52 rebounds per game per team as Zhouguoyu applies the pressure on Ghosthawks. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Perkins from 25 feet. It's going to be a long rebound. This season as Mbaye hit, no, and called for a travel as clean defense caused another turnover. You see Ghosthawks defender Brooks square up and hold his ground as Mo didn't make enough of a maneuver. In the past, the Plus League saw 71% of the rebounds go to the defensive team, but this regular season, a historic low, you could say, of only 68.5% of the rebounds going to defensively. If the Braves are going to have success, kind of like the Houston Rockets in the NBA this season, offensive rebounding is going to be a big theme as deflected out of bounds. It will be for the Braves. Ghosthawks typically only grab 64% of the defensive rebounds to the Braves' 70% at Helping Gymnasium. With the first 2 games of this series starting here on a back-to-back. It's a very tight playoff series as Bird, aerial finish, count it. Welcome back to action, Mr. Bird. Attacking on the cut. And Brooks rotated But when he's moving left, Bird was moving to his right. Ghosthawks team rebound on the mist. As down court, it's an errant pass. No way to Bird. On the deflection, no, a fadeaway. He's not had the best decision making on the game. Download a big perk. Brooks at the high post as the ball kind of gets away. Braves always collapse their defense. Ghosthawks, yeah, how about a step back on his part? Batted out of bounds. Braves continue to make personnel changes. Taipei in the last 10-game stretch averaged 8.5 points, 5.2 assists on 38, 29, and 80% shooting splits, as a little bit of a frustration foul for Ghosthawks playing tight defense. And that might not seem like crazy shooting splits, but for Taipei, 29% from 3 is making him quite a threat when he, over his basketball career, both as a student and in the professionals, is not the most scary thing, as the Ghosthawks make several personnel changes, including number 11, Mr. Frazier. Leading number 8, Liu also for Tsinghua University. The contest, on the dribble. I don't know where that one went. Didn't go in the hole, I can tell you that. AJ, for previously the New Taipei Kings and now a member of the Braves, 13 playoff games, 6.3 points. He's made all 6 of his free throw attempts. Small sample size. Perkins again, but 2 bigs show. Low on time. Kick out to Frazier around to Perkins. The lefty stroke. Good. Beating the shot clock, and the Ghosthawks got themselves a 13-point lead. Going and just off. Ahead to Perkins again. This time Walters guarding. He's moving baseline, and he's rejected. Number 8 guarding number 8 up ahead. The reach and foul. The team fouls are indicated by the white boxes on your score bug. Here's the Baisa. He's, you ask me, the best Ghosthawks so far in the game. His defensive effort and his dribble penetration has been quite a problem for the Braves. Stepping up to the line is Jeffrey Whitty. Product out of Kansas. Always wife sitting at the top row of the baseline section on the Braves basket. Averages 17 points, about 15 rebounds. He's a 73% regular season free throw shooter. Frazier wanting to slow things down and call for a ball screen. Braves show and recover as on the cut. Frazier over to Perkins on the left. Again beating the shot clock. Baisa offensive board. Braves are being out hustled on the game as tapped out of bounds. JJ found a wet spot on the floor. They figure that out. So far in the game, Ghosthawks 6 for 13 from the field. Braves 2 of 8 There's a discrepancy in field goal attempts as Jimmy over the top and throwing it blindly backwards, dangerous. And now Perkins, he's got possession. Over to Jimmy, takes the open three and hits the side of the backboard. Chizong's offensive contributions will be interesting as a missed layup and a missed tip-in by the Braves. We have a 7 p.m. local tip today and tomorrow, but boys and girls, make sure you eat your breakfast. Tainan denied early pass. Now we'll create some chaos as Walters trailer 3. Braves have 7 rebounds. That was the Ghosthawks 9. As Perkins trailing the play, he's fouled on the board. Baisad took a little bit of a hit. Being helped up. The whistle should have came earlier as KJ wasn't exactly playing the cleanest defense there. Number 18, Gabby, will check in for Baisad, give him a break. And approaching 43 years young, Beast Lin Zijie has checked into the ball game. Continue his basketball legacy next season with the Braves. Now out of frame as Perkins steps up to these free throws. The Ghosthawks leading scorer at 21.7 points per game. A little bit too much mustard on that first free throw. To learn these imports for the Ghosthawks, a brand new group. Perkins always seems to get off these shots and heavily contested, but he makes it look easy as Damon Brooks will check back into the game. Wiki all the way on the left wing as it looks like they're trying to set up a cross screen for Walters. They went to that often as Gabby in front of it, now receiving the pass and swatted out of bounds. No whistle, no foul. Baye will check in. As looks like Tainan is trying to get himself out of the game. Tainan, who started quite poorly in terms of ball security, will come back in. Otherwise, the Braves could look to Jeff Wu or starter Josh to run some point. Not the case yet. Gabby circling the screen setup for the Jerry. Brooks looking for some space as Walters stays in front of him. With speed and a little hook shot. 20 points for the Ghosthawks in the opening quarter, leaving the Braves behind. KJ circles, now takes the screen. Whistle from the side, it should be bonus free throws for the Braves. Second personal for Brooks. As KJ will step up to the line. A 73% free throw shooter. Against the Ghosthawks this year, averages 8.4 points on only 43% true shooting percentage. True shooting where you take points, field goal attempts, and free throw attempts, and you want to be north of 50%. Little blind pig action, but Frazier not open. Swings it to Gabby, hesitates, and off of the foot of the Braves defender. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Coach Raul Corner. His first full season as Ujie from the deep left corner almost as Gabby flies in for the putback. Again, Braves getting beat on these effort plays. And it is Thursday night, so a later arriving crowd is not giving the Braves a jolt when they really need it now. See as the game goes on, an aggressive double and Beast is tripped up. Pretty good defense, just definitely for the game plan. You see, yeah, I would have thought he wanted to take a right dribble step back, but it was a left dribble step back. In any case, Gabby to pick him up. On the Brave side, Jabari Bird leads the team with just 4 points. Woody a couple made free throws, KJ a couple made free throws. Bird's 4 points all came from the field, and what I'm saying is the rest of the team 0 for 7 with a number of turnovers too. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. Frazier goes at number 11, KJ. Picks up his dribble. Now Gabby, forced baseline. A tough finish. Forced into a miss. Now in the open court, Beast with a little bit of a lane. And he's denied. Here come the Ghosthawks with the numbers. Jerry in the right corner. Got it. Yurin Jiz picked up his playing time in his rookie season toward the end. 9 straight games he's made it onto the floor. And in fact, playing in the 20 minutes range in the last couple. Coach Corner showing some confidence as Beast can't counter, but there's Brennan Walters, patient with a putback. Double ball screen. Brooks attacking, good read, but blocked. And it looks like some discomfort with Brooks as he's slow to join his teammates on defense. Now he's back. Could be an ankle. He'll stay in there. Mo, pump fake, going baseline, and a little deceleration, and 2 more points for the Braves. It's not been an easy go of it. Shot clock is turned off. Frazier comes back for the basketball. He's the second scorer for the Ghosthawks. The whistle. The Braves did have a couple of fouls to take before bonus free throws. Not the worst time to try to be aggressive. Maybe get lucky and have a breakaway on a steal. A loose box formation. Got Frazier coming to the basketball, now denied. Yeah, desperate heave and pretty good effort to put it on the rim. The Ghosthawks denied that last chance score, but do have a sweet 25-14 lead after the first quarter of play. Here in game 1 of the best of 5 playoff series, Ghosthawks Braves. We'll be back after this.
拿起折扇，拍手拍手，大声的喊出富邦勇士 ！1, 2, 3, let's go！ 富邦勇士！富邦勇士！待会哪一区的声音比较大声 ，Angel 只会将礼物给各位。 我们让音乐继续，邀请 Angels 来领取礼物。哪一区比较热情，我们就要邀请 Angels 将礼物送给各位。来，将我们今天的礼物送给所有的粉丝朋友。
Hello from Taipei Heping Gymnasium. I'm Ryan Chen, bringing you this Plus League playoff basketball game between the Ghosthawks and Braves. If you're watching on YouTube, we'd appreciate your thumbs up on the stream. During the regular season, the Braves averaged the highest points per first quarter at 27.6, but that's how good of a job the Ghosthawks are doing defensively as Gabby pokes Beast and now has possession, taking him a little hook pass as Perkins jams it on the Braves. A stop and a first score as Tainan working with Mbaye to the reverse himself as Jimmy comes down with the board. Patient with it, Mal will advance the basketball. Little slip pass, Perkins to Frazier. Patient offense as Frazier a little off target. That's a good look. We'll take it all the time. Over the top. Poked away by Gabby. That'll take a few seconds off the shot clock. Team rebounding by the Ghosthawks once again. Frazier short and got a hand on the rebound. Didn't earn it as Walters doesn't take on the defender out to Tainan. His three, no good. Braves have not picked it up quite yet as behind the back pass just gets the Beast. He's got Gumal in front of him. An eventual foul call. Walters had the advantage on Gabby tugging at his jersey. There you see Beast a little careless with the dribble. Gabby with the youthful legs outraced a couple of Braves and Perkins delivered the mail. Bird over to Jeff Whitty. Trying to maneuver baseline and a gentle jumper in the corner. Finally dishes it off down to Frazier on the block and between a couple of Ghosthawks out of bounds. Gumal Weijia got the start, and one of the reasons I'm assuming Coach Corner is considering is Frazier didn't look all that comfortable in the last game. He was coming off of injury, to be fair. A very difficult attempt by Jabari Bird. But it's Ghosthawks with a little bit of advantage. Whitty pokes it sideways and out of bounds. But plenty of ball game for everybody to make their mark and help their team win. You start the handoff. There's a tough corner shot. And an amazing block attempt. Gabby denying Whitty. 3-on-3 up court as Frazier out to Gumal. He takes the three, no. Gumal Weijia is a better three-point shooter than his career reputation as a little bit of a careless pass behind Bird out of bounds. Getting a look at Gabby hit the outside of Whitty's hand. But it's no guarantee for a foul as the hand attached to the basketball is not always considered a foul. Down low to Perkins, going to the left hand, got it. Hits from inside. I think it was Mbaye on him. There's a 5-out offense as they slip and a holding from behind. Xie Zonglong caught napping on the job. See Perkins turn away from the basket, and his left shoulder was actually further from the hoop, but then he still has that follow through with a soft touch. That's what I'm talking about. You would think that you want that shooting arm to be closer to the basket for better rotation, better orientation, and he still gets it done. Bird going at Baisa, crease baseline, a whistle, and one. Perhaps the Braves' best offense so far through about 16 minutes of this ball game. Baisa's second personal. Tipped in by Woodie as 2 points. The Braves making some noise in this second quarter. Woodie 4 points, 5 rebounds already. Baisa drives by one, tried to back pass and out of bounds. A little bit too much traffic to make a connection with Xie Zonglong crashing in from the corner. So far in the second, the Ghosthawks 2 for 6, and that is their second turnover. Josh probing, now looking for a Bird as Baisa just going under the screen. Corner, Mai Ting-un, a little scoop as a fight for the rebound. It's going to be a loose ball foul against the Braves. Ghosthawks catch a little bit of a break. So many white jerseys in the painted area. And indeed, Perkins did not go down on his own power. Frazier on the left, fakes the shot, now drives. Through the legs of Jimmy, out to Baisa. 3 seconds as Gumal's floater, no. And it didn't touch the rim, a little unlucky. Talk about the end of the regular season. The Braves, their last 5-game win streak only had Brendan Walters and Jeff Whitty. So far in this game, I'm certain the staff is happy that Jabari Bird has returned to action. He leads the team with 8 points while out of bounds and a Brave turnover. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks, at least after the first quarter, we still have 7 minutes here in the second quarter. They had a lot of problems defensively down the stretch, allowing 106 points per game. There you see 10 turnovers to 4. On the game so far. They allowed 100 points in every game. The caveat being one overtime victory against the Steelers, excuse me. And a good nylon by Baisa as the lead is once again double digits. Previously, they only allowed 100 points in 7 out of the first 17 games they played. Josh keeping the dribble alive, now shoots a little fadeaway. Bird, very active legs. Sending it to Mo. He's in the painted area. No. And Bird almost had himself another board, but numbers for the Ghosthawks. Gumal is hooked, and look out. Take foul by Lai Tian. Decent contest. Not good enough. You would think that the fast breaks and the increased pace that we've seen in the second quarter might favor the Braves. I think the Ghosthawks are just happy with how it's going. They want to clean up their offense in the half court. Perkins from the free throw area, fade away, takes a couple bounces and out. Oh, handoff to Chen spinning, and Gumal denies him that scoring opportunity. As Vaisa forced to a miss. Bird with a disciplined defense. 5-on-4 this side. Dumping a pass, and Whitty finishes it off the window. So a 10-point ball game as the Ghosthawks call timeout. Like I said, the half-court offense needs a little bit of help. They'll talk it over as they maintain a 32-22 lead here in the second.
伙伴一起来参加，今天这个很考验默契。既然今天有我们的棒球选手来，我要请他们来帮我们送这个参赛资格的小球，好吗？小心哦，轻松抛就好了，不要太用力。可以站起来，转身看你们要抛向哪里，送给参赛者，好吗？我们请玉成跟俊岳来送出这个参赛资格。哦，小心哦，不要太用力。好，最后2个交给比尔，谢谢2位。也提醒拿到小球的朋友们，记得带着一位伙伴。
Well, the biggest margin in the regular season between these two teams was 14 points on December 28th. Ghosthawks won here at Heping Gymnasium 99-85. Pre-game, Baye visiting with his collegiate coach, Chen's away, and the color commentator tonight. I believe KJ also came over to say hello as well. In the Thailand Sugwa Di Ping Pai, the collab show between the Formosa Television and Plus League. Chen Ziwei was the only one that picked the Ghosthawks to win this series in 4 games. Zone defense by the Braves out of timeout. Guo who dribbles into Taiwan Chen and now bounced out of bounds. Credit Taiwan Chen for eating his breakfast this morning, and maybe Guo Shaojie needs to upgrade to Wheaties. No affiliation. Onto a wide open Guo Shaojie, wet. An easy zone-breaking offense by the Ghosthawks. As Gumal Weijia's 4th assist on the game. Batted out of bounds. Ghosthawks not only have plenty of steals to show for on the game, which as of right now stands at 5, they also have a lot of deflections. Not only does it take time off your opponent's shot clock, it also kind of diminishes their confidence to run their offense. Bird denied the pass backdoor and off of Tanyowei's thigh. Great effort by Gumal to stick with that play. Back in man defense. They overload Brooks from the inside, rejected by Whitty from the help side. Anyway, overshoots the layup. Now Bird, gaining his footing, will lay it in. The first Brave to reach double-digit scoring as dangerous pass. Josh hits Perkins and a foul will be the Braves' fourth. And you see Taipei missed an easy one, and Jabari Bird didn't use the backboard there. So that's impressive touch as he'll head to the bench, it seems, for some rest. An 11-point ball game. Faisal from the left corner, no good. Whitty will try his stroke and a whistle on the rebounding effort. It's on Brooks. That is his third personal. It might be a little bit of a concern. Jimmy has 2 as Ghosthawks teammates. Braves only have 2 on Tainan as Walters will make it a 9-point ball game. Perkins called it by Brandon Walters. Whitty doubles on the baseline and an air ball. A foul, it will be free throws. We think the Ghosthawks are trying to communicate with the referees that there's some contact that was let go there. Damian Frazier will return to the floor. More broadly speaking, between these two teams rebounding-wise, the team that wins the rebounding margin on the game won 6 and lost 2. With both those losses, Ghosthawks overcoming a rebounding disadvantage. The Ghosthawks, we've had sub 35% field goal shooting, and now Perkins is teed up, and one more free throw for the Braves. It's his third personal. Meanwhile, on the Brave side, 10 for 37. There you see the physical play. With 3 fouls, Perkins will take a seat. Tricky times now for the Ghosthawks when it comes to their front court depth and the foul situation. Just 1 free throw and it's Ghosthawks basketball. Denied the initial action as Fubon has Beast in front of him. Now Faisal takes the deep 3 and just graces the rim. Over on the other side is Fubon guarding TSG. Faisal giving Taipei all the space in the world. Rotated, Beast wanted the alley-oop, and Walters will put it through calmly. Another timeout called by the Ghosthawks as the lead has been trimmed down to 5. Ghosthawks have been held to 10 points through 9 minutes of play.
Stop pressuring the ball, huh?
Yeah, but right now the issue, our offense is no.
All right, Defense, we gotta pressure the ball again. They're gonna look inside every time. All right, so the ball needs to be under pressure. Our hands need to be active. Good position work.
Comparison of heights of the backcourt players that will take up the lion's share of the minutes between Zhouguiyu, KJ, Chen for the Braves, Baisa, Frazier, and Gumao for the Ghosthawks. And when it comes to this 3-on-3, the Braves have a matchup advantage for the most part besides Frazier over KJ. The only one left out is number 0 starting point guard Lai Ting-Hud.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ghosthawks have also not gone to the line in the second quarter. 3 of 4 in the first quarter. Frazier's runner, back iron. Brooks almost had it, and a through pass. Trying to hit a brave dodgeball style. Going out of bounds. 8 seconds on the clock. Ghosthawks deep step back and wayward as loose ball won by the Braves. Skip past the Beast. And an offensive 3 seconds. Not quite on the same page. Named the All-Plus League defensive player. Forces the pass as 3 seconds left. Tainan blocks Baisa. Another possession that doesn't go anywhere for the Ghosthawks. So much for the timeout. Beast over the top, short, but tipped up. Whitty inside, puts it up for a foul call against the Ghosthawks. That's Brooks. That's his 4th personal. Definitely unlucky, but I think the big key here is that the Ghosthawks need to secure the rebounds, as that definitely is a hard one to escape getting a foul called on. Comes the Ghosthawks' other local bigs. The only one who's played any significant minutes was earlier in the season, Liu Guanling. Now, unfortunately for Coach Corner, didn't engage a substitution before the free throws. But Whitty obliges, and a substitution will be allowed. So much for the big lead in the first quarter. The Braves, a 17-10, a second quarter. Braves trying to get it back. Josh just a beat late with a slide, and it will be bonus free throws for Red. Braves want to talk it over.
Hey, they gotta use the top of level 2-3 zone. They got 2-2-1 and 2-3 zone. Okay, B-man help. 2-1-2-3，可能会2+2-3。Jeff, I want you help. All right. After they make, you help right here. Okay. B, you're at right side here. Okay. Sure. Help your way. Help your way. Okay. Pass. 杰哥在这里。Josh 接球。So sure. Pass. Go use it. Pass. B. Seal here. Set screen. All right. Face to face. No foul. Go. Right here. Let's go. Right. Hey, face to face. No foul.
In the history of the Plus League on April 24th, 2022, that's season 2.
Hey, Jeff.
The Dreamers defeated the Pilots 104-97. The Kings lost to the Steelers at home 92-101. That put both the Pilots and Steelers at 7 wins apiece. Frazier sinks the free throw. 1 more to go. Steelers would win 2 more, but their last head-to-head was canceled due to COVID-19. That game included former Steeler Chen scoring in double digits as trying to run the play. Coach Aaron just drew up. Beast in the corner. Walters stealing, but batted out. Frazier hook pass to Gabby. And a little showtime. So much for the Braves drawing up a play. End up costing them 2 points. A little bit of pressure as they want to protect Perkins in the middle. He's looking for a pass out to Josh across the Beast. The test by Ghosthawks forces a miss. In his playoff career, Ghosthawks 22 games played, 13.7 points per game. He's played in every single Braves Plus League playoff game. Shit's on the wing, short. In transition, Josh finding the basketball, delivering a pass up to Walters, and he's bumped by Gabby. Have to earn it from the line. Thankfully, everybody's all right. Gabby could also play power forward, but Coach Corner likes him at the small forward kind of wing position to defend Deese or defend Jabari Bird. So Jimmy will have to be out there for a lot of the rest of the game. One thing lineup-wise that is kind of problematic in this game, Brendan Frazier, 2 points only from the free throw line, otherwise 0 for 5. And Xie Zonglong, yeah, 7 rebounds, but 0 for 2 from 3-point range. Yeah, taking up some space on the offensive half court. Not very conducive to scoring. Will Singh, Perkins, the screen, Braves show. KJ almost with a steal. Josh almost with a steal. Beating the shot clock. Frazier in and out. Decent look again. Coming up empty. 39-33 is the, 34 is the score after the first half of play. Game 1 of the best of 5. We'll be back with our halftime analysis coming up.
题目是第一位成功超节的勇士，我们一起来看一下是哪一位呢？好，是莫八爷，所以投给莫的朋友先别急着去上厕所，我们要来抽出一位，而且可以获得非常好的奖项。比尔来抽一个 可以获得宏基电竞笔电，市价56900元，可以来换一台全新的笔电。得奖的会是编号05133，05133，中奖了吗？来，赶快移动一下，到篮筐后方来到场内，恭喜你！先帮我移动哦，谢谢。待会来到场内颁奖，恭喜恭喜！好，谢谢两位。再来，要再次请刚刚有拿到小球的6组参赛者，赶快两一起来到两边篮筐后方，看你往哪一边移动比较近，来到场内来进行今天的中场游戏——勇士的挑战。一共有6组哦，接到小球的朋友，那个小球不是礼物，只是参赛资格。我们有更好的礼物要来送给你们，所以请我们6组参赛者赶快接到球的，再带1位你的朋友一起来参加。来，接到小球的朋友赶快来哦，看看有没有在移动中。这边有一组。来看一下是否都在移动中，来中间，好，这边有一组，好，来有请3组，还有3组，好，这边有第4组了，应该还有2组，来，我们还有2组移动中哦。好，先给我第1回合的参赛者，我们先来进行说明。好，这边有一组，还有最后一组，一共6组，来了5组。好，先给我第1回合，来，第1回合2位，好，你们2位帮我到底线，那2位帮我到底线。好，再来。先帮我一起找工作人员，然后帮我把风火轮打开，让他们直接套入。帮我跟他们说明一下。来，请就位哦。我们工作人员协助指引一下，谢谢。帮我到中间好不好？移动到正中间。
Welcome back to the broadcast. It's halftime here between the Ghosthawks and Braves. Chen Ziwei, Cai Jingjing on the Mandarin broadcast. I'm Ryan Chen, taking care of you guys on the English commentary side of things. Let's join discussion on threads. Once again, the Plus League is partnering up with Acer for their latest edition of gaming computer. There's the combined team statistics after the first half. The Braves, not a single three-pointer made, and it's not like they're aggressively taking their shots. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, turnovers from top to bottom. Initially, the turnovers were the biggest problem for the Braves. Of their 13, 7 came in the first quarter and led to a lot of Ghosthawks scoring opportunities. The Braves do have better control of the rebounding game, which is going to stress the Ghosthawks, who have some foul trouble between Damon Brooks and Nick Perkins. Brooks with 4 fouls, and Perkins with 3 personal fouls. We'll see how they manage. On the Brave side, initially they were picked up by Jabari Bird scoring, but he was joined by Whitney and Walters, who have 8 points apiece. But for the Braves, the most crazy stat coming out of the first half, their local players only have 8 points on 1 of 18 shooting. Absolutely atrocious scoring out there on the floor. Their only made field goal coming from Valle inside score. Over on the Ghosthawks side, Damon Brooks leads them with 10 points, followed by Baisa, who started the game off pretty hot, 9 points. Perkins 8, Gabby 4 off the bench, leaving Jay with a 3-pointer made, but very problematic for the Ghosthawks. Gumal Weijia 0 for 3, Brendan Fraser 0 for 6, Jimmy Xie Zhenglong 0 for 2. These are 3 players that are supposed to take up quite a bit of minutes, quite a role on the rotation, but they're not providing that much offensively. Gumal Weijia and Fraser have 4 assists, but if they're not a scoring threat, it's going to make it harder for everybody else. As mentioned, Bird leads the Braves with 10 points, followed by Walters and Whitty with 8 apiece. And the imports are the matchup problem that the Braves can go to. But remember, Bird recovering from injury. This is his first game back. Never can replicate in practice the playoff intensity. We'll take a break where Travis will take you in the next segment.
刚刚这一回合是右手边这边获胜，来第3回合帮我带到篮下准备，谢谢。好，我们要加入我们的风火轮当中，请工作人员帮我们引导一下。这边好了哈，好，各就各位，听音乐。
1, 2, ready, go!
加油加油！压到中线就可以拿起球哦。哦，这2组蛮有默契的。好，来第1棒先出发。好，来，赶快，要运回来，不好意思，要运回来，人要回来，谢谢。好，出发。哦，一球过关，来，我们直接来到中间颁奖。好，谢谢。来，比尔帮我带回来，来6位一起来中间，6组帮我来中间。我们直接来进行合照，场地留给选手来练习。好，稍等一下哦。来，富邦英9帮我加入哦，谢谢。好，没有吗？好，来，比尔帮我看前方。OK 吗？好，谢谢。来，我们后方请，谢谢。接着呢，我们要来进行我们神预测刚刚获得我们宏基电竞笔电的这位得主，接着也要邀请到我们颁奖人，邀请到的是宏基股份有限公司泛亚太区笔记型产品营销处刘祖义处长，以及我们英特销售总监 Douglas 一起来颁奖，也恭喜我们这位一人独得。价值56900元的宏基电竞笔电1台。好，比尔帮他抱着好不好？有点重，比尔交给你抱着，一起加入合照1张。OK 吗？谢谢，恭喜，也谢谢2位颁奖人，谢谢你们提供这么好的产品来送给勇士球迷，谢谢。来，恭喜我们后方领奖。
年轻敢冲敢玩，更懂选择，投资的事放心交给富邦。
中场休息时间，带领大家来回顾我们赛前摊位，来到 Uno 无所畏惧的摊位，来大头选手、慈妹选手，请就位，要将我们前方的比尔送到指定区域，邀请你们指定到助攻的栏位，请出发。哎呦，哦，没关系，2个都没成功也没关系。 只要有成功，我们就会帮你盖上我们的任务印章。但是没成功，一样可以来参加哦。只要追踪我们 UNO 的社群专业，追踪下去就可以来抽奖。抽奖可以获得什么呢？来秀出来给大家看，玩笑男人保湿冻。各位男生朋友们，这个非常好用，阿崔真心推荐。只要你用了，就可以让你的皮肤跟着 Angels 一样吹弹可破。哎，这只是第一站，我再带你们来到下一站 ，Go！ 哎，接下来来到我们下一站 Samsung 的勇士们来真的摊位，邀请大家一起来试试看 Samsung 最新款 Galaxy S25 Ultra 手机，来给大家看一下。邀请大家一起来拍一张照片，然后呢，开启里面的手机绘图智慧助理，并且输入一下关键字，就可以看到慈妹跟大头的 AI 照片。1、2、3，请看。 这就是他们最新最好看的 AI 照哦，是不是都比本人还可爱呢？哎，记得来体验关卡哦，5关过了4关，还可以获得什么呢？秀出来给大家看一下，我们勇士摇摇乐的钥匙圈。如果今天你在中场才看到这段影片的话，没关系，明天还有一场我们第2场季后赛第1轮的第2场主场赛事，邀请大家继续进场来一起为勇士加油！
筹好礼，投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔，申购前应详阅公开说明书。
Samsung Galaxy S25旗舰系列。
Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby, and text it to Luca.
一声指令，跨 App 执行，让神队友帮你。用说的就搞定 ，AI 神队友说了算。Galaxy S25旗舰系列。
每次的风格气氛正在堆叠，不用出国，信息都变悠闲，朋友都到了，味道太香了 ，Friday 都能待在这里，那就太棒了 ，Fridays。
Chen is inspired by a saying from my school back in Japan. It means I exist as you exist. We always put the person in front of us before we take care of ourselves. So that's the whole mission behind this brand. We make sure that our product is able to take care of other people, beneficial in all aspects of a daily life. So I created this Gen protein to make sure that we hit all aspects of the human body. A healthy drink that you can bring along when you do your daily activities.
好，请我们动字席的朋友看一下大荧幕，看看是不是中奖的3位在今天。
Welcome back inside the arena. BCL Asia East will resume in Chinese Taipei starting this weekend. Saturday, Pilots take on Pelita Jaya of the Indonesian Basketball League. Though a very low-scoring first half, we'll see what the second half has in store as both teams making a change to their starting personnel. Foul trouble is hampering the Ghosthawks' efforts, and poor field goal shooting is hurting the Braves. Not that the Ghosthawks are shooting themselves to victory. Frazier, his first bucket of the game, just like that. A contested three-pointer. Whitty at the high post, going under an early whistle. Shizono, that's his third. To look at the bigger picture stats, in game ones of Plus League playoff history, you win game one, you win the series 7 out of 11 times, and a 6 out of 7 if it's just the semifinals or first round. Banked shot missed. Braves looking for their first made three of the game as Perkins to the deck. I was going to say to the deck with his dribble, then fell himself. Anyway, pokes that out of bounds. Perkins driving and smokes the layup. Away with a awkward looking layup attempt. He is now 0 for 5. Frazier turnaround, yes. Again, a contested shot. Frazier expanding the lead to 10 points. An over top pass, but Walters called for 3 seconds as the double team came at just the perfect time. You see Frazier going to work. And up in the ghosted screen as Zokoi showing recover as Perkins 2-dribble pull-up connects, and the Ghosthawks come out firing here in the third quarter. Anyways, caught an angle, the Nash dribble back pass to Walters. And the disciplined defense of the Ghosthawks, they yield the points. Frazier's taking Josh to the dance, but forced to pass. 6 seconds as Perkins, a running shot, no. And a pretty soft foul call against Shizono on KJ. Now, not to say that that can't be called a foul. It looks more incidental than intentional, but sometimes that's the risk you run. Tokwe 2 feet in the paint, spinning around, and Baisa, who got underneath Whitty. His third personal. The Ghosthawks now have 3 to the Braves 0 on the quarter. Here you see on the switch. That's, again, one of those more incidental than intentional. Now, you can't get underneath the offensive player or any player cause a slip like that. More of a, where could he go? This time, freshman in the ball game, Yuguanling is called for the whistle. Ghosthawks, you hear, want the attention to be on Walters for his aggressive arm action. Again, in the FIBA refereeing guide, the calling referee stays on the opposite side of the bench in the scorer's table. As you can see, certainly a lot of movement going on. An in and out three. Frazier from a foot beyond the free throw line cashes another one. Hot here in the third quarter for a personal 7 points. That's Baisa with his 4th personal now. Like Coach Corner said, the one-on-ones is not the way to go. But I think more importantly, they need to pressure those passes. Now, while it's a big discrepancy in fouls and free throw shooting, I do think that if you go back and watch the film, there's reasons for the physical play that the Ghosthawks kind of need to exert with Walters and Whitney. Perkins screens. Braves recover as Frazier gets by, hooks the pass into a turnover. KJ ahead to Josh, and a lay-in. One time where the Braves can get out to running on a turnover. Tripped up by Baisa. We'll have 2 free throws coming up. Put on your old man cap and pipe and say, in my day, that would have been a travel. Now, it is a kind of risky take for Whitney to touch the basketball off the backboard. If any shot would have no chance of actually hitting the rim, that's the case where you can touch the basketball and goaltending won't be called. It's a little bit more of a gray area. But if the basketball shot goes off the backboard in any fashion, you need to allow it to come below the cylinder. In this case, I think it actually stands a great chance of being called basket interference. Now, if Whitney would have intercepted the shot trajectory toward the rim and not off the backboard, that's way more excusable for the referees, goaltending or not. But if it hits the basket, or excuse me, it hits the backboard, especially from the side angle hitting the same side of the basket, if it's straight forward or if you threw it over the rim on the other side of the backboard, then it would fall into the category of no way, Jose. And it will be a goaltending, so the Ghosthawks get 2 points off that Braves mental mistake. Pretty interesting, haven't seen that in such an angle in a while. Baisa now into double digits scoring wise.
边队换人。
Little 2-2-1 that Chen dribbles across easily. Now spread out to a 2-3 zone and picked. To Gabby, slow then speeds up, forced into a miss. Braves have numbers the other way. Walters unchecked, he jams it with the right hand. Frazier jump pass to Bunny from the right corner, a little strong. Despite being down by 9 points, the Braves have a little bit of momentum building. Physical play and another turnover. Perkins running the middle, and Taipei sticks his arm in for the foul. And look at the transition attack. Taipei with a sweet feed. So before the upcoming action, we have a timeout on the floor.
来喽，跟着安娜还有子仁一起跳跳舞，来哟来哟，好，安娜跟子仁一起动一动，好，双手转圈，谢谢，来换两位，一样是安娜跟子仁，好换音乐喽，哦，好像难不倒哦，非常好。 很好，很好，有跟上，有跟上，跟着安娜还有子仁动一动。哦，换一首歌，这个应该要安娜来带了，子仁应该不太了解。好，很好，很好，这样就对了。哦，欢迎。
Follow the statistics of the game at PLeagueofficial.com/game/650. .645 left in the third quarter. Umau takes his first shot attempt in the second half as Gabby put it on the rim, and a second chance, he's hit. And the Braves really could be smacking themselves for having 4 in the paint, but giving up an offensive rebound. Son of educators, Gabby from Nigeria. Done quite well to pick up Mandarin, pick up Chinese. I wonder if he's also picked up some Taiwanese. 6 points, 4 rebounds. And a very quick 2 for 2 as the 2-1-2 broken Jabari Bird. Kind of a matchup zone as Taipei finally downs a shot. Perkins, catch and shoot opportunity, no. In space, Bird, the pull-up 2, got it. Ghosthawks, good news is they have not conceded 3-pointers yet to the Braves. They need to keep the scoring up as Perkins keeps the move alive and overshoots the close one. Numbers for White as Mo, a foul from the side. An awkward fall. So he's all right as trying to work off some discomfort in that left knee. A really awkward looking play. You see in fact, kind of the fall by Mo. So it was Umar who hit him from the side, and there was all kinds of leg work. Ghosthawks call timeout. Their zone defense. The challenge is typically when you play a zone, it's usually a little bit more packed in, unless it's the trapping variety, but the Braves immediately attacked with Chen off the dribble.
Okay, so points one gun. Use this, be aggressive, set good screen, set good screen. Come out of those screens aggressive, you look with the ball. Okay, hey, defensively, on a miss, on a score, we go double fist. Okay, on a score, we keep going double fist. All right, hey, let's get the ball moving, we'll be fine. All right, let's go, fellas, come on. Team, 1, 2, 3, team.
We have team fouls.
We have team fouls.
Let's go. Defense, defense. Braves.
Well, the early fouls that the Ghosthawks were conceding, they've been playing disciplined defense, but the Braves have been keeping up score-wise. Might have heard in the timeout. Double fists. It's the Ghosthawks kind of 2-2-1 to 2-3 kind of soft pressure to half-court zone as Mbaye, with the timeout, can make a recovery off that awkward fall he had. I saw on the bench 4 fouls, but 12 points on 4 of 10 shooting. Screen for Gabby. He gives it up. Now on the handoff goes baseline. A lot of daylight and an easy make. Walters not nimble enough to keep up. So 8 seconds came off the shot clock as the Braves advanced the basketball across the timeline. Nobody below the free throw line as Bird downs the shot. That's 3, a triple. What would you know, the first of the game for the Braves, and just like that, a 4-point margin. A foul though as Gumal easily blows by Taipei. So a 3-for-2 trade. Clinks the first. does have playoff experience back in his rookie year, the now defunct T1 Basketball League. He's also voted on as the 6th man of the year. Finally returning to action, Lai Ting-un. To Mo, who turns it around. Deep shot smashed. KJ closing the gap to 2. Brooks baseline blocked. Mo with a stop, now streaking down the middle of the court. Lai Ting-un pass by and a reverse layup, tie ball game. Ghosthawks run a set. Gabby's got the ball in his hands and was hit as it went loose as extra stuff going on. It seems like we had some confusion as to the whistle or no whistle. There you see Brooks not physically taking Mo, and that allowed the shot block attempt, and Lai Ting-un with a show and go. I don't want to see his 3 fouls. Lai Ting-un, his first score of the game. This latter part of the 3rd quarter really picking things up. 9 points, 4 rebounds on Gabby's night. Previously a member of the Taiwan beer team in the SBL. He was also Rookie of the Year in his turn. More zone defense, but Gabby up top. Stripped. 4 Ghosthawks running 4 Braves in defense as Jerry fake pass to the glass. Good. What a move. Now the defense in a little bit of a scramble. Basically a perimeter zone around Perkins. Walters. The fadeaway, no. Trying to beat the 3-second clock that was going on him in the paint. Perkins, nice dish, and waved off. A foul first. Not Lin Zijie, but Lin Yunjie. Not a lot of defenders around him like Lai Ting-un, but pretty sweet move as Lin Zijie will check in. Perkins will step up to the line. 1 for 2 previously from the free throw line, make it 2 for 3. Also throw in 5 rebounds and 3 steals. That's a team high. That's the Wingstar cheerleader from Korea. Jimmy and Frazier will check in together. Sticking with that zone defense. Would he? A running layup is missed, and Brooks knocked off the ball, and a little Braves on Braves crime. A couple of hard falls and ball out of bounds off of White. Looks like both guys ready to go again. Couple minutes to go in the third. Frazier Iverson cuts. Bird trying to chase. Jimmy Gumao and an interesting mid handoff. Little floater in for number 3 Gumao. A 7-point game. Ghosthawks doing quite well in this makeshift zone, but lighting in, 3 for 3, bingo. That's the one thing that the zone can't do much against is a 25-foot three-point shot. Screen to a dish. Jimmy from the right corner, countering with a 3 himself. Now it feels like a playoff game. Every score seems critical. They blitz and a touch foul as Frazier went down, but quite a bit of discomfort. He pushed himself backwards. Oh, you see there's stepped on and the inside of his left foot. Definitely concerned if it's very severe. High ankle sprain is the worst. Knock on wood, that's not the case, and just a bruise at worst. So Frazier back on his feet. Gotta make sure the fit of the sneakers is right. No free throws coming up. Against the Braves, Frazier scores 22.4 points, 5.1 assists on 61% true shooting. Those are pretty good marks. Splits it. Now we have a minute to go in the third. Another deep 3 rolls out as Tainan crashes the board. Bird to Whitty, stopped by Brooks, and a clean block. Now the Ghosthawks have a chance in space. Dangerous pass, and Tainan over to Jabari. He slams it home. Test of your resiliency. A good stop, but a bad mistake the other way. 6 seconds to go. Frazier, the deep 3, no. And Beast will earn himself an extra rebound. A 6-point lead for the Ghosthawks heading into the fourth quarter. It was a 28-27 third quarter, high-scoring affair. But all that matters is that final score. We'll see in 12 minutes. Fourth quarter coming up.
那被拍到的朋友，跟着我们利口乐的代言人车银优一起比个爱心，看向大荧幕哦。来来来，看一下大荧幕。哦，发现了。 帮我伸出你的右手，比个爱心，一起跟着车银优代言人一起比个爱心，右手伸出来，谢谢。好，谢谢谢谢，可以跟代言人车银优一起比个爱心哦。来，小妹妹一起比个爱心，很好。好，来欢迎今天一起来支持勇士的洗菜，可以用右手借给车银优，很好，完美示范。 好，丹丹右手，哦，脸颊爱心也可以。好，摄影师不要动。哦，脸颊爱心。好，下一位朋友，右手可以借给车银优。 也可以自己一个爱心也可以。没错没错，很好很好。来，这位朋友一样，右手比个爱心，没错，完美示范，很好。来，下一位朋友，看一下弹幕，没错，就是你，右手，很好，谢谢谢谢，大家也可以一起享用利口乐润喉，继续将声音借给勇士，非常好，很好，谢谢你们。哦，没事没事，好。
Plus D 球迷朋友们 ，Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语，欢迎大家点资讯栏的链接一起学习。
来，还有一组，好，很好，右手。
In the third quarter, the Ghosthawks were led by Brendan Frazier, who had 8 quick points. Meanwhile, the Braves shortened down their rotation a little bit. Had Jabari Bird a perfect 3 for 3, 7 points. Tainan joined the action later. He was able to pitch in 5 points on just a couple of shots. He's in there to start with Beast, finally getting a touch. Subbed in toward the end of the third. Got a crease, takes the layup and blows it against Gabby, who gets the rebound too. Trying to shake Tainan. Now with the screen. Another look past the Brooks. Catch and shoot off the mark. Crucially, Braves finally down to 3 3-pointers in the third. In fact, no, that can't be right. They made 3 out of 5. I was looking at the game box score. They did not take 14 threes in 1 quarter. That would be a little bit, as the kids would say, extra. Beast driving right, hit, and walk right from the line. Still has enough explosiveness to lull Gabby to sleep, and here we see the hit as Jimmy, nothing to do with him. That's right, he's innocent. Gabby with his 3rd personal. On the season, Lin Zijie only a 67% free throw shooter, 22 of 33. Only a 4-point game. Frazier hounded by 2 as Brooks, another attempt. That one swirls in and out. Walters and Whitty has not had that much possession to start the 4th. Beast keeping the dribble alive. He really wants to take Gabby. Forced to a pass, just beating the shot clock. And that'll be a shot clock violation. One thing about Beast is he's not shown that on the right side of the floor he'll go middle. He went baseline on the left, but not on the right, so it made Gabby's job much easier. Point set. Frazier, quick catch and a holding foul. Tainan, 4th personal. Now it's Josh's turn as Frazier down low to Brooks, but Whitty matches up. The deflected pass is turned over. He's taking the layup and cutting the deficit to 2. Double team as it's rolled over to Gumao. No look pass. Whitty bats it to the audience bleachers. Another look at Beast running the lane, and I think good knowledge that Jimmy wouldn't play him as aggressive as he could have. 1 second, Gabby gets it off, in. Break for the Ghosthawks, or opportunistic make. Now Beast from plus range. Brooks will collect the board. Frazier in the mid-range, but a double dribble is called. Referees must say that he caused the wayward bounce. Let's get a look for yourself if the Brave was involved. It doesn't appear so. So I think that kind of makes sense. Now, if a Brave reached in and hit him on the arm, referees can say that contact, not necessarily a foul, but we'll give him back his dribble. Now, it didn't appear to be the case. Perkins shows on the screen, now backs off as Dokwe wide open, but bricks the 3 attempt. Fight for the rebound. Whitty will try to cross over, and look what I found, an easy 2. Ghosthawks on the game, 36 rebounds to the Braves, 48. The last one led straight to points as Gumao drives and stripped from behind. It will stay with red. Braves look to challenge this out of bounds call. Opportune time for the Ghosthawks to catch a breather as they've been trying this man defense. There you see Lai Tian strip Gumao from behind. Hit it on that first look, doesn't appear to go off the Ghosthawks guard's leg. That's what I'm certain they're going to be looking at. Ooh, it is at a knife edge. Might not be so helpful. Oh, or maybe it could be helpful on this side. This game and all games this season brought to you by Formosa Television and their crews. It appears that it went over Gumao's left thigh. That's the one you're concerned about as the team previously with possession, perhaps, is if it bounces off your player's thigh and out of bounds. But it looks clean that Lai Tian is reaching from behind and causing this ball to get dislodged and out of bounds. So the challenge will be unsuccessful. Baisa is in along with Ghosthawks. Nothing up close as just beating the 5 seconds of Ghosthawks. No look on his attempt. It's a 2-point game. Walters at the high post. Off to Josh. AJ kind of playing loose with it. And Ghosthawks a reaching foul, second on the team here in the 4th. KJ, awkward shot is going to be a Ghosthawks stop. But Brooks almost throws it out of bounds, and Baisa picks up his teammate, sacrificing his body there, hitting the LED boards. Braves on the season actually only 29.8% from three-point range here at Hoping Gymnasium. Very unlike them historically. And tonight, credit the Ghosthawks as out of bounds off of red. Perkins wants a challenge, and with 7:25 left in the game, looks like Coach Corner will wave it off. Keep that challenge in his pocket. Former teammates Josh and Ghosthawks guarding each other. Quick handoff, Tainan has an angle, reverses left short. And now Perkins pretty unhappy with the no call as Walters finally will finish with 2. Thought the Braves were a little too physical rebounding, tied it up at 69 apiece. Rejected. Baisa definitely throws up some easy cookies for shot blockers as Jokoir are running to give the Braves the lead in transition, forcing the Ghosthawks to a timeout. Braves making a run and looking to take game 1 here at home. We'll be back after the following messages.
我们请小心哦！我们的礼物坦克现在已经发送完毕。我们 Travis 手上还有小礼品送给来支持我们富邦勇士的球迷朋友们，展现你的热情！还没有拿到奖品的举手。感谢观众朋友的支持哦！我们的气势一直延续下去。
Somebody busting out all the Braves memorabilia, taking the first 3 titles in Plus League history, missing the playoffs last year. And they're turning up the heat here in the 4th quarter. Ghosthawks 1 of 5 shooting with 3 turnovers here in the 4th. It's a 10-2 run. Perkins to Brooks, back to Perkins, quick move, running left hook, got it. Five Ghosthawks in double digits. With space, Whitty catch and a finish over Baisa. Braves back in front. Jokoir with the assist. Ball from the wing, no. Tainan putting on the dribble moves and causing some mismatches, but turns and fires. Beckett. Keep pouring on. Brooks trying to silence the crowd. No, but Perkins in good position. He's stripped. A 3-on-3, all locals or non-imports, and a good job by Baisa to stand in on defense. Look at Nick Perkins with the sky hook. Definitely takes some getting used to see being take from the lefty. And now Josh trying to come on the baseline double. It's called tilt, and he commits the foul. His fourth personal. And the Braves here in the fourth. That's their third team foul. Left wide open on the drive. Walters fouls on the help. Baisa doesn't like taking the pull-up jumper or a lot of runners. He'll try to go for a layup almost every time. So that time wisely going for the reverse. Now the Braves want to talk it over. 4:34 left on the clock. During the Braves' last stretch of basketball, and in their 4 straight wins against the Ghosthawks, the locals went from 48 points per game to 57. Field goal shooting took a 3% increase. Let's listen in.
Okay, Jeff. Josh 下来。Jeff catch the ball。凯杰来。Pass back。Josh 克。提恩，他如果是区域的话，Josh 克这边就好。B 了，另外边嗨了。来，这个。Casey。One. Zone or make sense. All right, 1, B. Okay. Remember, let's go. Hey, let's go. Great.
谢谢富邦 Angels， 暂停时间到。
Coach Aaron, first year as the head coach of the Braves, longtime assistant of Roger Shu, moving into that general manager role of the club. Baisa, 2 free throws, and now free throw shooting is becoming a problem. Ghosthawks, their 5th miss of the night. 18 and 19 free throws against the Braves. 18 up, 21, in and out. Josh curls, Walters at the high post, hand off the line. Couple tangled up feet as Zokwe, you're halfway down but out. Baisa counters with a 3 as Josh definitely got taken down by some funky contact that I don't think was legal in the basketball rule book. And now looks like physicality is 2 ahead as the coach, or excuse me, the referee calls a double foul. Josh and Baisa crashing into each other, and that's certainly concerning. You see the arm action and result a hit to Toku's face and pushes Baisa over. I think that's a reasonable call. Both of those players with 5 fouls. Quick trigger 3, and it's a 4-point Braves lead. Braves didn't set anything up, and Tainan shows off that plus range he has. With 2 seconds on the shot clock, overshoots it, but a scramble for the rebound. Still up for grabs as Brooks takes Joyu down. Another player with 5 personal fouls. One more will be a foul out. Right now, Tainan's deep 3 is the cushion for the Braves. Ghosthawks certainly getting tight. Only 3 of 11 from the field and 0 for 2 with Baisa's 2 missed free throws. Braves on their side, relatively speaking for this game, lighting it up. 17 points on a 7 of 16 shooting. Couple of made free throws by Beast. Possession with 3 minutes to go. Frazier and Jimmy fresh into the game. KJ funky-footed 3 and more separation for the Braves. Now KJ visiting his collegiate coach after committing the foul. Get a look at all that separation. Ghosthawks helping out on Brennan Walters. It's only KJ's second personal, but the Ghosthawks shooting bonus free throws for the rest of the way, as looks like we have a bleeding situation on Ghosthawks' arm. .243, rookie Li will shoot these free throws. Off to the right. In his rookie campaign, not attempted a free throw yet. Tapped out in an 0 for 2 trip. Things are getting heavy on the Ghosthawks side. Walters pressured by Perkins as the deep pass will be Jeff Whitty, an easy 2. Well, through a couple of defenders, I guess. Made it a little bit trickier. Frazier quick pull-up 3 is missed, but Jie throws it to a turnover. Lighting with a scoop. 11-point Braves lead. Timeout on the floor. Ghosthawks right now being held to 7 fourth quarter points. The biggest lead of the game for the Ghosthawks was 13 points in the second quarter. But here in the fourth, Tainan has made his presence known. Now 7 points, 2 assists, 2 steals. year, earning playing time by being an aggressive offensive rebounder, but rushed himself.
Stacy, here. No. Casey, here. Away. Away, back door. Away, back door. Okay. Don't go home. Got you. Stay corner. All right. Let's go. Let's go. We need time. We need time. Come on. Great.
Ghosthawks have no full timeouts remaining. Braves have 2. Ghosthawks with the wrap on his left arm, retreating to Gabby, driving right. Jimmy trying to provide the screen as a shot is no good. Up ahead to Whitney, nobody checks him and he's hit, look out. Finding our mop crew there on the visitor's basket. The referees are angling to the table. Thankfully, Whitney's up on his feet with a small gash on his elbow. So the swipe by Perkins' left arm doesn't look too bad. It's the push with the right arm that might draw the referee's attention. Gonna look with the slow motion. See Perkins hits Whitney on the left forearm area. It's a matter of determining how Whitney stumbled so far forward. Now, it does appear that Perkins' right arm follows Whitney's back through to the baseline, and you see that extension, and looks, if I were to speculate, that the referees would be rightful to upgrade that foul. Can't allow such physicality to a defenseless player.
经过 IIS 检视之后，确定本次犯规升级为 unsportsmanlike foul， 违反运动精神犯规。
Perkins' 4th foul is unsportsmanlike.
有危机，罚球2次后，勇士队发边线接发球，继续拥有球权。
And in addition to the earlier technical foul, Perkins is out of the game. Now it's not just a foul out disqualification. He's supposed to make it to the locker room. Early trip to the showers. Perkins maybe start focusing up on tomorrow night's affair. His night, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. A couple minutes ago, Ghosthawks looking to pull off a miracle. Haven't been kind of stuck in the mud shooting-wise. 3 for 13 from beyond the arc. And missing all 4 free throws might not cut into the deficit so much, but at the time, probably put more pressure on the Braves. Braves are a clutching runner. Making the basket as Josh slow plays it up court as Lytian slices. A good runner by him is floated in. Slowly making it towards the 90-point mark on the game. Unlucky rebounding foul by Josh. He's out of the game. But he will also check out. Jabari Bird will get some run. During the season, the Ghosthawks averaged 19.3 assists per game. In this contest, only 13. With just 3 in the second half. Not able to run their offensive sets the way they want. Jimmy with a missed free throw. And making or missing shots would appear to be a good look. As Mbaye with a pretty miraculous scoop layup. I know it's a 14-point margin, but it was not the Braves who had control most of this game. Brooks spinning, twisting, ball on the deck, and an eventual jump ball called. Thankfully, it's all smiles and no funny business on the floor. And look at Lai Tian, a feed just in range of Mbaye, and Gabby wanted to spike that to the upper deck. Time for more players to make their playoff debut, including Ethan Chong Yiren, number 7 for the Ghosthawks. Not unfamiliar to Plus League playoff basketball. Jeff Wu will come into the game. Number 2, backup point guard Zhang Zihao. Gabby back to Brooks, swung around, clinks the triple. If the Ghosthawks were just banking on better shooting, that is possible. I think their process for the most part of the game was not bad. Really active defensively, making the Braves feel like taking contested twos was the way to go, but I think the Braves eventually got enough stops and ran out in transition. Really sank them, and very accurate 87% free throw shooting from the Braves. Kept that point total consistently rising after that first quarter, which, don't forget, they only scored 14 points. We talked about Nick King as the 4th import for the Braves in tonight's affair, while on the Ghosthawks side, it's Slovenian big man Zuga Dimic. See if he makes it in this playoff series on the active roster as number 27 Zhang Zhang looks ready to check into the game.
Help him. Help Yowie. Oh, help Yowie cross half court. Help Yowie, all right? Help him, all right? Let's stop right here. JB, you. Casey, all right? Use it away, regular away. Yeah, like away. And re-screen. Use the time. All right, use the time. Run the clock. Re-screen. Re-screen. Go, attack. Attack. Maya, back door. Okay? Back door. One more time, one more time. Watch it again, watch it again. Ball, use it, go. Re-squeeze. All right, Maya, go, let's go. Pull out.
The last couple times the Ghosthawks and Braves played each other, March 15th and March 25th, were here at the home of the Braves. And home team got off to bigger leads that the Ghosthawks had to try to play catch up, down by 22 and 18 at halftime in those two games respectively. A look pass as Gabby sends it away. A big floater, and the Braves are finally stopped as Zhang Zihao try a runner himself, and 6 seconds on the clock. The Braves will just dribble it out. So 91-79 is the final score in Game 1 of this best-of-5 series. You see the Ghosthawks held to 14 and 12 points in the second and fourth quarters. There's not enough firepower against the Braves, who figured it out, especially in the second half. And it looks like Tainan is the one getting pulled apart for a post-game interview. In the end, the Ghosthawks, as mentioned, had 5 players to score in double digits, with Frazier really giving them their only spark in the early parts of the third quarter. But Perkins and Brooks had to be dealing with foul trouble. That technical combined with the unsportsmanlike push sent Perkins to the showers early. In the end, the Ghosthawks only shot 23% from three-point range. Over on the Brave side, they were led by Jeff Whitty's 18 points and 18 rebound night. Also throwing 2 block shots. He was a perfect 8 for 8 from the line. As Tai Jingjing is now alongside of Tainan.
尽管球队在上半场打得比较辛苦一点，但是在下半场成功逆转。你认为今天团队做的最好的地方是什么？
我觉得我们就是永不放弃，然后也谢谢球迷也没有放弃我们。那我们从一开赛落后那么多，然后我们中场的时候我们也检讨，然后下半场我们找回我们的节奏，因为我们已经1年没有打季后赛，那我们大家这一场就非常的亢奋。 所以下半场之后，我们就找到我们状态，然后延续我们的节奏。对，
下半场你是打到嗨起来，打到会笑。今天双位数的得分，在攻防两端都帮助到球队。防守3次抄截限制了古毛，在进攻端也有14分，6次的助攻。谈一谈自己的表现。
我觉得我上半场也是有点急躁，然后中场我大概沉淀一下心情，然后。 我想要把最好的一面献给大家，因为我们季后赛，我们的目标就是总冠军。对。
今天礼拜4的晚上，明天还要上班，但是一样有很多的球迷来到台北和平篮球馆，帮台北富邦勇士加油。透过这个机会跟球迷喊话。
谢谢你们平日陪我们，然后也谢谢大家，谢谢我的家人，也谢谢我的队友。 我们一起拿下这场胜利，谢谢大家，谢谢。
再次给Tainan掌声。
好，接着我们请田留步。
Team never gave up, and thanks to the fans for never giving up on them either. They really found their rhythm after halftime. Maybe a little bit anxious from not playing in last year's playoffs, but wanted to give their best, and their eventual goal is to win the title. Thanks to their fans, the family, and Tainan's teammates for the victory. We'll be back after a break with our post-game analysis on the opening game between the Ghosthawks and Braves in the playoffs.
Hảo, 好，我们这一位朋友帮我来中间，那Tainan帮我送给他，一起看中间的合照。哎，要看你的手机哦，看你的手机。OK， 好，谢谢。接下来，全场今晚的 MVP 小跑车。 最后一颗，掌声送给赖廷恩。接着有请富邦英九来到场中，帮我就定位，中间留个位置，让今晚的球迷可以来参与合照。帮我留一个位置哦。来，第一位朋友，来帮我往中间，来第二排中间，谢谢。来，先看相机好了，先看相机。好，再看手机，看他的手机哦。好，来第二位朋友，一样先看相机。来，先看相机，来看手机。好，谢谢，恭喜两位！再来，我们应援团队一起加入好吗？谢跟我们一起加入，比尔。来，那也提醒，在待会赛后还有 Angels 的集选会的朋友也要。
91-79 is the final score, where the Braves make a comeback in the opening game of this best-of-5 playoff series with the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks. Despite getting outshot in aggregate from the three-point line, the Braves maintained their advantage, rebounding the basketball, and started to really push the pace in the second half, where they combined 57 second-half points. Despite turning the ball over quite a bit more than the Ghosthawks, they really dictated their pace, and Lai Tian, I think, was a great selection to receive the post-game interview, as his defense and pushing the pace from the point guard position was exemplary. So the Braves have one win. They need 2 more to advance to the best-of-7 Plus League finals against the Pilots, who have upcoming BCL Asia East games starting this weekend. They'll be playing 3 games in 4 nights. The goal is at least 2, if not 3 wins to make that Mongolia finale for them irrelevant in terms of advancing to the next stage. So a couple games on the preview. Certainly we have those on deck. Only if the Ghosthawks can claim a victory in the next couple of games will this series be pushed. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. from Hoping Gymnasium, we hope to see you then, whether in person or on air. On behalf of our Mandarin broadcasters, our partners, the teams in the Plus League and our league offices, I'm Ryan Chen, and we'll see you in the next one.
小篮球之后，也会来送给现场的朋友。